You ever sit down to get something important done, and suddenly you're cleaning the ceiling fan, checking the fridge, again, or watching a video about how pencils are made? Yeah, that's procrastination. And you're not alone. We've all been there, putting things off until the last minute, thinking we work better under pressure. But the truth is, we usually don't. Welcome to Life Blueprint. Today, we're talking about why we procrastinate, how it messes with our lives, and, most importantly, 7 simple steps to overcome it without needing a superhero-level willpower. Because guess what? Beating procrastination isn't about becoming some productivity robot. It's about making small shifts in how we think and act. So, if you're tired of feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or guilty because you should have done that thing already, this video is for you. Let's get into it. Step 1. Understand why you're procrastinating before we can beat procrastination. We've got to understand what's really going on. It's not just laziness. It's often a signal. Ask yourself, why am I avoiding this? Are you overwhelmed because the task feels too big? Is it just plain boring? Or are you scared of doing it wrong? That fear of failure sneaks in quietly and convinces you to do literally anything else. Suddenly, scrubbing your sink sounds more appealing than replying to that one email. Imagine your brain as a toddler. If something looks uncomfortable, it runs to hide behind distractions like Netflix, snacks, or rearranging your sock drawer. Your mind isn't broken. It's just trying to protect you from discomfort. But when we become aware of why we're avoiding something, we gain back control. So next time you're putting something off, don't just force yourself. Pause, breathe, and ask, what exactly am I running from? Awareness is your first superpower, and the first step to stopping the spiral. Step 2. Break it down. Let's face it, big tasks are intimidating. When your brain sees something massive like write a research paper, it goes, nope, and runs for the hills. The trick? Break it into smaller, chewable pieces. It's like eating a whole pizza. You don't shove the whole thing in your mouth, unless it's been a really bad day. You go slice by slice. The same goes for your to-do list. Instead of saying, I have to clean the entire apartment, say, I'll start by putting the dishes in the sink. That tiny task gets your foot in the door. Small wins lead to momentum, and momentum leads to progress. Even writing one sentence or opening the document tells your brain, we've started. And starting is half the battle. Trick your brain into seeing the task as smaller and it becomes less scary. You don't need to tackle Mount Everest, just the first step. Step 3. Use the 5-minute rule. Here's a magical trick. Tell yourself you'll just do the task for 5 minutes. That's it. Set a timer, and once those 5 minutes are up, you can stop. No guilt. But here's the funny thing. Most of the time, you won't stop. Starting is the hardest part. Once your brain realizes, hey, this isn't so bad, you often keep going without even noticing. It's like going to the gym. Convincing yourself to go is the hard part, not the workout. Once you're there, you might as well finish. That same idea works here. It's psychological momentum. Your brain gets over the hump, and suddenly it's easier to keep going than to quit. Don't underestimate 5 minutes. It might not finish the whole task, but it gets the wheels turning. And once you're moving, you're way more likely to keep going. Step 4. Remove the temptations. Bye, phone. Let's be real. Your phone is the biggest villain in your productivity story. 1 second you're checking the time, the next you're deep in a rabbit hole watching a goat do parkour. It's not your fault. These apps are literally designed to hijack your attention. The only way to win? Remove the temptation. Put your phone in another room. Use an app that blocks distractions. Or go old school and just turn it off. Create a workspace where your brain isn't constantly nudged by dings, notifications, or the siren song of funny cat videos. When there's nothing better to do, you'll actually get bored enough to work. And that's a good thing. Boredom is the brain's way of asking for meaningful stimulation. Let it guide you back to the task at hand. Step 5. Make it stupidly easy to start. Want to read more? Leave your book on your pillow. Want to exercise? Sleep in your gym clothes? Want to write? Open the document before you go to bed. The easier it is to start, the more likely you'll do it. It's all about reducing friction. Those little mental and physical hurdles that give your brain an excuse to avoid the task. When starting something feels like a whole production, finding your tools, opening 5 tabs, warming up your inspiration, it's no wonder you avoid it. But if everything's already set up and ready, the path of least resistance is the task. You want to make starting so ridiculously easy that your brain can't argue. It's like putting the cookies on the counter instead of on the top shelf. If it's right in front of you, you'll go for it. Step 6. Reward yourself like a puppy. Yes, I'm serious. Treat yourself like a dog that just learned a new trick. You finished a task? Great. Now give yourself a reward. It doesn't have to be big. A snack, a 10-minute break, one episode of your favorite show. You're creating a feedback loop. Task equals reward. Your brain eats that up. Literally. We're wired to repeat what feels good. So if finishing a task is followed by a happy little moment, you'll start associating productivity with pleasure instead of pain. Just be mindful. Don't let the reward become the distraction. The goal is to make effort feel worth it, not to trick yourself into a Netflix binge. Think of your reward as a high five from future you. You earned it, so enjoy it. Step 7. Forgive yourself and move on. Let's be honest. Some days will be a mess. You'll procrastinate. You'll binge watch a series. You'll scroll Instagram for 2 hours and still not feel rested. That's okay. You're not a robot. Being human means being imperfect. What matters is how quickly you bounce back, not how flawlessly you perform. Don't beat yourself up. Guilt doesn't help. It just drains energy you could use to move forward. Instead, notice the slip, accept it, and gently redirect yourself, like guiding a puppy back to the path. Oops, we got distracted. Let's try again. That's real growth. And here's the thing. Progress always beats perfection. Always. It's not about being flawless. It's about being consistent enough to move forward, one imperfect step at a time. Procrastination isn't a personality flaw. It's just your brain trying to protect you from discomfort. But in doing so, it steals your time, energy, and peace of mind. With these 7 simple steps, you can outsmart it. You don't need to become superhuman. Just a bit more aware, a bit more strategic, and a bit kinder to yourself. If this helped you in any way, or if you're procrastinating right now by watching this video, hey, I see you. Do yourself a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Life Blueprint. We're all about realistic self-improvement. No fluff, no guilt trips. Just honest, helpful stuff to make your life actually better. See you in the next one. But don't put it off too long, okay?